For pull-up, overhead press and deadlift, working the overhead to horizontal pull, having the feet elevated. Now if you don't have a box, you can just have the feet on the ground and raise the hips up. Now I'm doing this so I get some high reps. I do some low rep pull-ups first. I'm working on a rope pull-up with a staggered grip, doing 3 to 4 reps a side with that. Then in my second pull-up workout, I'm doing some high reps with this version. Now this is great because you're getting a full range of motion going from overhead right into that horizontal pull. I'm doing it deloaded so I can get more reps out for sets to hit different fiber types. So it's up to you whether you're going to do low reps, high reps, whether you're going to do full body weight or this easier version where you take some weight out. But this is what I'm doing, so sharing it with you just so you mix it up and see different ways to try and stimulate the body and keep progressing. So I've got the feet elevated, traction right out, drop the butt right down. As I pull, I initiate with the arms, pull, and then the hips are going to come through as I'm pulling up, full range, come back down into that stretch. So hitting some high reps with that, and that may be quite hard for you, so you can still work that for low reps. If you find that too hard, you can just have the feet lower so that we can pull right through and use the legs a little bit more. Then for the press, I'm doing a kneeling overhead press and trying to get some volume with that with good form. So I've got the boxes here, kneeling up on the top of the top box. I'm going to align it so you get a good position. And then getting the butt over, not going to get it over as far as if I was on the toes, but it's just so that way I can get a nice position and work on pressing right through. So coming over, getting the butt up, coming right down, touch the chest, head touches the floor, press up. To make it harder, lower on the toes, touch the knees down, press up. I'm really trying to press through and make sure that my elbows don't flare and that I'm getting that full range of motion push. You can also do that on the floor, which is quite good. Just this allows for that deeper position. And that's a nice deload so you can get enough volume to get a good conditioning response. I'm guilty of overdoing handstand push-ups, pushing too hard and injuring my neck doing them. So this is a great way to work around that. Then for the deadlift, just using a nice deep range of motion. So you want to set yourself up where you can get a nice stretch and strengthen response. So you're getting right down deep, driving up. So using the legs, I usually do a bent knee version with this. Sometimes I'll do straight up, but I like to do a bent knee, not too much of a squat style, more of a hip hinge, because then I'm going to squat heavy on another day. I use a platform so I can use the barbell to go a lot heavier, so that way it raises me up so the barbell is at the lowest point just above the feet. I find that works quite well, and that way I can put a decent amount of weight on. If you're holding a heavy dumbbell sideways and get your fingertips down to the floor, you get a great stretch. But you want to use that exercise to stretch and strengthen. So 4 or 3 to 5 sets of those, really good, very effective. Get it done.